A bus catches fire at Yishun. Two women fighting on the bus. And more recently, an explosion at a Marina Bay construction site.
Woohoo!
You saw them first not on any of the mainstream news but online. No, we're not talking about content you see on social political blogs, but pictures and videos provided by the public in general and what they saw and experienced. On Asia's #1 citizen journalism and social networking website Stomp, entries like these and many others are prime examples of citizen journalism.
People have this innate need to share experiences, and what Stomp is a platform to satisfy that need. And as a result of that, Stomp has become a citizen journalism platform, and it is where we capture news and issues that may escape the attention of mainstream media. And a lot of times we pick up news or issues that are highlighted by a Stomper, and then we post it up on our site, and it garners a lot of resonance. People coming to the site to comment, to post their, put in their 2 cents about the story and all that. And eventually that gets picked up by the mainstream media.
But what do people on the ground, the same people who are potential journalists, know about citizen journalism? Do you know what is citizen journalism?
Never heard of it. I'm not sure.
No. Okay, but what do you? You have to define it now, what do you think it is?
More like perhaps people on the road telling the news. Yeah.
Have you heard of citizen journalism?
Yes, I have.
What do you think it is?
It's basically citizens' participations and their opinions published on the web.
But whether they know about citizen journalism or not, things are happening on the ground and people are snapping them and sending them to Stomp, and authorities are sitting up and taking notice.
We get police inquiries, we get responses from NEA, we get responses from town councils, Ministry of Manpower watches us, Ministry of Education, as well as LTA for all traffic-related issues.
Also watching closely are net-savvy Singaporeans.
The one where the train broke down near Ang Mo Kio. Yeah, that was a memorable thing.
Saw some scenes around Singapore.
What are some of the things that you see?
The inconsiderateness of Singaporeans in public transport.
Take picture of something funny or what, then they post online, show other people, then they comment on it or something like that.
Generally, it's a mix of both, like what she said, trash and also sensible stuff lah.
A lot of the general mindset is people think that it's too mundane, it happens all the time. But actually, some of the most mundane issues can become an important issue that really resonates with other Singaporeans as well. So there is really nothing too mundane for Stomp. Yeah. This Stomper who's living in Yishun, he snapped a picture of how dark his particular block is at night, and he mentioned it would be dangerous for women or children returning home late. That's all. And it really looks dark in the picture that he sent. And as a result of that story, the town council actually responded by telling us that, hey, we're gonna evaluate the lighting situation of that block and rewire it if necessary. So that is one example of how Stomp is effecting change.
So do you consider citizen journalism news?
Yeah, it's a good sort because people send in their first-hand experience on stuff.
Sometimes I would think it's maybe biased to a certain extent. Like it's one person's view and not the rest. It can be biased.
Some are useful to let Singaporeans know that these are the acts that which Singaporeans do in public transport.
Some may be credible news, but you must see the nature of the news as well. Like Stomp, mainly they are there to expose some of the ugly scenes, so-called, and try to embarrass someone. I don't think that is credible in many senses. Yeah.
What would you consider credible citizen journalism?
Maybe it's some kind of road accident where the citizen or the passerby is there on the scene, at the scene before the reporters, that will be a more accurate account.
Whatever your take on citizen journalism is, it is here to stay. Stomp is honouring its contributors with the inaugural Singapore Citizen Journalism Awards. And true to its ground-up nature, you can help decide who the Citizen Journalist of the Year is by logging on to stomp.com.sg and vote. And if you ever wonder who are the people behind Stomp's Singapore scene, stay tuned as we talk to 3 Stompers who epitomise the spirit of citizen journalism.